welcome back to another video and welcome back to my channel. So today guys, we are going to do a full body Pilates workout with a pair of tights. So no, I haven't gone completely mad. It actually is a really good piece of kit. So guys, if you have a resistance band, then grab that because it is exactly the same exercise as what we would normally do with a resistance band in class. But if you don't have a resistance band, then a pair of tights is perfect. It actually really works brilliantly. I'm not going to say that the tights are going to be particularly useful as a pair of tights after we've used them. Maybe if you put them in the wash they would be okay, but maybe if you are going to be using a pair of tights for this workout guys, then keep them aside for your workout each time. Alright guys, so if you don't follow me on Instagram, then do come over and check me out. So my Instagram handle is ailesha.trulypilates. So I'm posting workouts on there 3 to 4 times a week at the moment, a mix of Pilates based stuff and fitness based stuff as well. So do come over and see what we get up to over there. All right guys, well, grab your pair of tights or your resistance band and let's get going. Okay, so we are going to start off seated today. We're going to start off with a little breathing exercise. So you're going to take your pair of tights or your band and you're going to pop it around your rib cage, so just underneath your bust, and then you're going to cross the band or your pair of tights over in front of you and just have the palms of your hands here facing up. The shoulders are sliding back and down. So you want to feel that you've got a little bit of tightness into the ribs. You're not squishing them in for dear life, but you certainly can feel that the band or your pair of tights are there. So just sitting up nice and tall through the spine, so making sure you're sitting right up on top of the sit bones and lengthening the spine up from there. And we're going to come into just a couple of breaths. So it's a really nice way to feel your breathing with the band or with the tights. So we're going to breathe in through the nose and then breathe out through slightly pursed lips. And again, breathing in through the nose and then out through the mouth. Now, as you breathe in, I want you to feel now as though you're breathing into your tights or into your band. So you're going to feel the rib cage expanding out. So we're going to take that deep breath in. Feel the rib cage expand, feeling the ribs just pressing into your tights. And then breathing out, soften the chest and the ribs. Completely close the ribs down so that the band or the tights almost go a little bit slack. And again, take that deep breath in, feeling the ribs expanding out into the tights. And then breathing out, soften your chest and your breastbone and fully closing the ribs down. And again, one more here, breathing in. And then soften the chest, the ribs, allow the shoulders to relax as we breathe out. So we're going to pop your pair of tights or your band to one side and we're just going to continue with that breathing, and we're also going to take it into a spine stretch forwards as well now. So we're going to breathe in. Imagine that you're breathing into your band or your tights. Now as we breathe out, soften your chin gently to your chest. You've got an imaginary wall behind you and you're going to peel yourself as you breathe out away from that wall, bone by bone by bone, and feel the rib cage sink and close as if we had the band or the tights around you. Take a deep breath in here, so breathing into your band and then breathing out, restacking from your tailbone all the way through and returning the head. And again, take a deep breath in, softening the chin to the chest, exhaling, rolling down through the spine, peeling yourself away from your imaginary wall, head hanging down heavy. Take a deep breath into the rib cage and then breathing out, restacking from your tail all the way through and returning the head. And we've got 2 more here, breathing in, softening the chin down. Exhaling, soften your heart, your ribs. Really think about the band closing in as we roll down through the spine. Take a deep breath into the back of your ribs. As we breathe out, restacking from your tail all the way through and returning the head. And then one more here, guys. Breathing in. Softening the chin down. Exhaling as we roll down bone by bone by bone. Take a deep breath into the back of the ribs. And then breathing out, restacking from your tail all the way through and returning the head. All right, we're going to have a lay down onto our backs. Now we want our pair of tights or our band with us. And we're going to, first of all, bring your feet and your knees together, and we're going to tie your pair of tights around your thighs. So if you've got tights, then I would just go into a knot. It tends to stay a little bit better. If you've got a band, then you can take it into a bow. So just go with what you have. And you want it to be fairly tight so we can feel a nice bit of resistance coming into the legs. So from there, we can lie ourselves down. Feet can come into that hip distance apart, so you've got that bit of resistance into your tights or your band. Turn the palms of the hands up and slide the shoulders down. Now we're going to come into some plank up, so we're going to think about having that imaginary rod running through the spine. We're breathing in to prepare. Now press down into both feet as we plank the spine up, so we're lifting up as one piece. Pause here, breathing in. And then folding at the hips as we plank the spine back down. And again, we're breathing in. Press down into the feet as we plank the spine up. Knees reaching forwards over your toes. Take a deep breath in and then breath out as we plank the spine back down. Inhaling. Exhaling, soften the ribs. Pull those tummy muscles in as we plank the spine up. Now we're going to stay lifted. Pause, breathe in. We're going to pulse the outer thighs out. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then we're planking the spine back down. And we're going to go again. Inhaling, exhaling as we plank the spine up. Pause, breathing in, pulsing out. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And then planking the spine back down. And we'll go for one more set, guys. Breathing in, exhaling as we plank the spine up. Pause, pulsing out. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then planking the spine back down. All right, so we're going to come straight onto our sides to continue with our leg work. So you can pop a cushion underneath your head or your arm underneath your head, either with an elbow bend as I've got, or of course you can go for a straight arm, or yeah, just stack some cushions up underneath you. So knees are bent up, feet are just resting back in line with your sit bones. Shoulders are stacked, hips are stacked, and head is stacked right back on top of your shoulders. We often want to come a bit forwards in our head position, so just make sure that we're stacking ourselves all nicely in alignment. So from here, we're going to bring both feet into that hover position above your mat. Now the feet stay lifted and they stay together. We're going to breathe in. As we breathe out, pull those tummy muscles in, and we're going to press the knee open into your band or your pair of tights. Inhale as we lower, breathing out as we press. So we're pressing into that resistance. Inhale to lower, and again pressing open, keeping those hips nicely stacked. Inhaling as we lower, and again breath out as we press. Inhaling to lower back down, and then two more. Breath out, pressing open. Inhaling as we lower, and then last one, pressing open. Stay here, breathe in. We're going to do little pulses. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now hold it. Keep pushing it up. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, the burn is real, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and pulse, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and hold it, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, one more set, we can do it, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and hold, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, keep it going, 3, 2, 1, and relax back down, and just relax. That top leg forward's got a nice burn. It's making my eyes water, that is. Blimey. All right, so we are going to now shuffle your band or your pair of tights down so that they are around your ankles. Keep it the same tightness, but just slide it on down. Tightness, tautness, same length. I'm not sure what the right word is there. So legs now in that long line, all the way down your body, reaching your feet from your head. Again, your head is stacked on top of your shoulders, legs in that nice lengthened position. So we're going to start with a few plain top leg lifts. So we're going to lift that top leg up just in line with the hip or just to that resistance, flexing the foot and lower the leg back down. Top leg lifts up, breathing in, exhaling to flex and lower back down. And again, lifting up, flexing and lowering down. And one more, guys. Top leg lifts, flexing and lowering back down. Now we're going to add on. So top leg lifts up, lengthen both legs, lift them into a hover, checking your hips are staying stacked up here. Now flex the feet and pull apart. And then slowly lowering back down. Top leg lifts up, lengthening both legs into that hover, flex and pull, and then slowly releasing back down. And again, top leg lifts up, lengthening, lifting into that hover, flex the feet and pull, and then slowly releasing back down. One more, guys. Top leg lifts, lengthening, lifting into that hover, flex and pull. Now keep your bottom leg still, pulse that top leg up. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then releasing back down. Good, well done. Relax that top leg forwards, give that glute a little bit of a rub, a little bit of a release. Very nice. All right, guys, let's do the other side. So having a little spin around, you want to shuffle your tights or your band back up so they are back around your thighs. Knees are bent up, feet resting back in line with your sit bones. So shoulders again stacked, as are your hips, and eye line is just looking straight ahead. We can then lift both feet into that hover position above the mat. So we're breathing in, pulling those abdominals in as we breathe out to press the top knee into the band or your pair of tights. Inhaling as we lower, and again breathing out as we press, pulling those tummy muscles in. Inhaling as we lower, and again pressing open, breathing out. Inhaling to lower, exhaling as we press. Inhale to lower back down, and we've got 2 more. Breath out to press. Inhaling, and then last one, pressing open. All right, breathing in into those pulses. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and hold. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and pulse. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and hold. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. One more round. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and hold it, guys. 10, 9, keep it going. 8, 7, 6, 5, keep breathing. 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax back down. Oh, well done. Relax that top leg forwards, give that bum a little rub, a little release. Good stuff. All right, let's shuffle the band down so it is around your ankles. Legs in that nice straight line now, reaching your feet from your head. Again, shoulders and hips are nicely stacked. Eye line is looking straight ahead. So, top leg lifts in line with the hip as we breathe in. Flex the foot, push through the heel and then lower the leg back down. Top leg lifts up just so you can feel that resistance. Flex, push through the heel, really get that sense of lengthening the leg as we lower back down. 2 more here, top leg lifts up. Exhaling to flex, lengthen and lower, and then 1 more, lifting up and then flexing and lowering back down. Okay, adding on, so top leg lifts up, lengthen both legs, lifting them into a hover. Now flex the feet and pull apart and then slowly lowering back down. Top leg lifts up, lengthening both legs into your hover, flex and pull and then lowering back down. And again, top leg lifts up, lengthening into that hover. Check again, those hips are stacked, flex and pull and lower back down. Okay, adding on, top leg lifts, lengthening, lifting into that hover, flex and pull. Bottom leg stay still, pulse that top leg up. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then releasing back down. Well done. Again, just relax that top leg forwards. Good work, guys. Really good stuff. All right, we are going to have a roll back onto our backs and we're going to come into a little bit of an abdominal series. So we're going to shuffle the band or your pair of tights back up so that it is around your thighs now. Feet are going to come into a hip distance apart. So you've got a little bit of resistance again into the band. And then from here, we're going to interlace the fingertips and take the hands behind the head. So we're just going to set the shoulders before we do anything else. So we'll shrug them up, slide them down and wrap the elbows just slightly around. Breathing in, softening your chin down towards your chest. Now breathing out, sink the ribs, pull those tummy muscles in as we curl head and shoulders off. Hold here, breath in, and then breathing out as we lengthen and lower back down. Inhale, softening the chin down. Breathing out as we curl up, pulling in through those tummy muscles, pause, and then lengthening and lowering back down. Inhale, chin to chest. Breathing out as we curl up. Now we're going to float one knee into tabletop, inch up a bit higher as we then lift that second leg to join. Pause, breathe in. Now one knee's going to pull towards you, send the other leg out. So again, we're going against that resistance. Bending in, breathing in, and then switching over, breathing out. Breathing in to bend. Breath out to reach out, inching up higher, breathing in, and then switching through, breathing in to bend. Breath out to reach out, inhaling, and then reaching away, breathing into bend. We've got 4 more, reaching out, inching up higher, inhale, and then 3, breathing in, and then last 2, reaching out, bending in, and last one, reaching away, bending in, and then lower down, 1, 2, and relaxing your curl up back down. Good. All right, we are going to shuffle the band down around your ankles now. Feet are flexed and we're going to come into our tabletop. Lower back is staying nicely lengthened along the mat here. So just being aware we're not arching and not lifting. Hands again coming back behind the head. Shrugging up, sliding down, wrapping the elbows around, chin to chest. Breathing out, curling head and shoulders up, and then pressing out into your band with your ankles. Pause, bending in, and then lowering back down. Inhale, chin to chest. Exhaling, curling up, double leg press, and then press out. Pause, bending in, and then releasing back down. Inhale, chin to chest. Exhaling, curling up, pressing out and press, pause, bending in and then relaxing back down. Breathing in, exhaling, curling up, pressing out, press, pause. Now pulsing out, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, bending in and relaxing back down. Should we do that again? Yeah, one more time, guys. Chin to chest, breathing in. Exhaling, curling up, and then pressing out. Pause, pulse. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bending in and then relaxing back down. Good, well done. Just give those knees a nice little hug out. Have a little rock and release. All right. Now, we've got one more tummy one. We want to try and undo our knots or our bow for this one, as we want our band or our pair of tights back along again. There we go. Right, so from here, you're going to pop the balls of the feet into your band or your tights. You're going to cross it over around the front of the feet and then press the arms down alongside you, and your feet become floppy and shin bones relax down towards your bottom. Shoulders are sliding down. So we're breathing in to prepare. Now, as you breathe out, you're rolling your hips towards your ribs, your knees towards your shoulders as we rock the tailbone off and release back down. Breathing out, a small lift, breathing in as we lower. So we're keeping the arms pressing down into the mat all the time. So a little bit of tricep work there as well. But of course, as you will probably feel, it's mostly a tummy exercise. So those lower abdominals are activating to get that lift and lower back down. So we're breathing out as we rock the hips off and breathing in to lower. Now, if you can't get the hips to actually lift, but you can still feel those tummy muscles working super hard, that is absolutely fine, guys. You're just going to go with where you can. All right, we've got 4 more. So breathing out to rock away, breathing in to lower, and then 3. Inhale to lower, and then 2 more. Breath out as we rock. Inhaling, and then last one, rocking away and releasing back down. All right, well done. Just give those knees a nice little hug out. Have a little rock and release. Right then, we are going to have a roll onto our fronts from there, guys. So we're going to take our pair of tights or our band, and you're going to pop it around the mid-back area. And then your hands are just going to press down into the mat. So you're keeping the pair of tights or your band steady with the hands. Now, legs are going to come to about the width of your mat, because we are going to take it into our full extension in a moment. We'll do a couple of halves and then we'll take it into our full. So from here, your pubic bone sinks into the mat. Tummy muscles are actively lifting away from it. Shrug the shoulders up, sliding the shoulders down. Now pushing into the forearms as we extend just the head and shoulders off. Keep lifting through those tummy muscles, so you're not letting your abdominals drop and your lower back overly arch. Pause, breathing in, and then breath out as we lower. So we're after a nice even extension of the spine. Pubic bone sinks, tummy muscles lift, shrug the shoulders up, slide the shoulders down, pushing into the forearms, keeping that lift through those tummy muscles as we extend. Pause, and then slowly releasing back down. And again, pubic bone sinks, tummy muscles lift, shrugging up, sliding down, pushing into the forearms as we extend. Pause, and then lowering back down. Okay, let's take it into our full. So pubic bone sinks, tummy muscles lift, shrugging up, sliding down. Now pushing into the forearms. From there, transferring your weight nice and slowly forwards into your hands, keeping that lift through those tummy muscles. Hold, and then soften through the elbows as we slowly lower down and release away. Again, pubic bone sinks, tummy muscles lift, shrugging up, sliding down, pushing into the forearms, and then forwards into the hands. Keep those shoulders down, your collarbones nice and wide. Pause, and then slowly releasing all the way down. And 3, and then 2 more, guys. Pubic bone sinks, tummy muscles lift, shrugging up, sliding down, pushing into the forearms, and forwards into the hands. Keep actively reaching those legs away from you. Pause, and then the elbows soften as we slowly lower down. And release, and 1 more. Pubic bone sinks, tummy muscles lift, shrugging up, sliding down, pushing into the forearms, and then forwards there into the hands. Pause, and then softening through the elbows as we slowly lower down and releasing away. All right, when we're ready, guys, have a sit back, have a little shell stretch, and a release off for a quick moment. We've got 1 more exercise to go. So we're going to keep your band or your pair of tights around the middle of your back. We're going to come onto all 4s from here. So knees are underneath the hips, the hands are underneath the shoulders. So from here, we're going to come into a little push-up variation. We're going to show you a couple of variations, but this is our box push. So shoulders are going to slide down. From here, we're going to breathe in to bend the elbows. The nose comes forwards of the hands, and breathing out to press. Breathing in to bend, breath out to press. Now, if you want to challenge yourselves more, then walk the knees back into a 3/4 plank position, and then we breathe in to bend, breath out to press. So it's more challenging with the band because we're pressing against that resistance, or of course you can take it into your full push-up with your breathe in, bend, breathe out to stretch. I'm going to go for my 3/4, so pick your option, and we're going to go for 8. I was going to say 10, so 8 is good. 8 is good. So walking the knees back if you're in your 3/4, or of course your box push or your full. So we're going to breathe in to bend, breath out to press, and breathing in to bend, exhaling to press, and again bend, coming down as one piece and back as one piece. So you're not letting your back lag, and then breathe in to bend, breath out to press. I believe that's halfway. 4 more. Inhaling, exhaling to press, and then 3. Breathe in to bend, breath out to press. 2 more. Breathing in to bend, breath out as we press, and then 1 more. Bend, and then press. Good. Pop your band or your pair of tights to one side. Have a sit back, have a shell stretch, and a relax off. Now, I know nobody likes push-ups, but they are probably one of my all-time favourite exercises. And as I say to all my clients, when you're 85 years old, you're going to thank yourself for doing your push-ups when you're younger, so you can get yourself out of the bath. So do think about those things. We do want to make sure that we have a good upper body strength so that we can do all of those things as we do get older. And of course, who doesn't like, you know, nice toned arms and a nice toned upper body anyway? All right, guys, I digress. Anyway, that is the end of our workout. So I really, really hope that you enjoyed it. If you did, please do give the video a thumbs up. It really does help to grow the channel and promote the channel through YouTube. All right, I will see you all then in the next video. Take care, guys.